विकी, इस गाने में आप बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं एंड ऑफ कोर्स गाना बहुत अच्छा है, अरिजीत सिंह जी की आवाज़ है, रहमान साहब का म्यूज़िक है, बट आपको इसमें परफॉर्म करते हुए कैसा लगा?
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा था बिकॉज आपने जैसे ट्रेलर भी देखा होगा। देखिए, हर फिल्म में आप कोशिश करते हो कि 9 रस जो होते हैं वो 9 के 9 रस आप एक्सप्लोर करें। बट वेन यू टॉक अबाउट अ वॉरियर एंड अ किंग लाइक छत्रपति संभाजी महाराज, उनकी ब्रेवरी, उनका बलिदान, उनका जो अग्रेशन है, दैट टेक्स द फोरफ्रंट ऑलवेज इन एवरी स्टोरी. But there is also he's also a husband, he's also a father, he's also a friend, he's also a warrior, he's also a king. So this song gave me the opportunity to play the husband, the father, and the friend. And that for me was very special in this film.
हाउ स्वीट इज दैट, हाउ स्वीट. रश्मिका जी, आप बताइए, आपकी पहली बड़ी फिल्म है ये मैडॉक फिल्म्स के साथ, तो एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा आपका?
मैं तो बहुत ही एक्साइटेड हूँ. छावा, when Dino sir came and told me about Chhaava, Dino sir is the producer, like Maddox Films, let's just say that. So when they came to me with the film, and I didn't tell you this also, no? There's this, when the narration happened, there's these two bits in the film that I actually agreed the film for. Yeah, so you, in the trailer, I don't know if you have watched this shot, but you coming out of the water in the war, that water sequence, that was one. I don't know why. I'm not there in the sequence, but I just fell in love with that sequence so much. I was like, Lakshman sir, this is it. This is giving me goosebumps, and I want to, like everyone in the audience also, tomorrow when you see that water sequence, not like Maharaj is coming. It is, what war do you call it? What was that technique they used to
It's
do?
called guerrilla warfare. They used to use nature and the terrain, and they used to do surprise attacks.
I love that concept. I fell in love with that concept, and I was like, this just blew my mind. That was one. And secondly was the climax, of course. Like that. We can't tell you what it is because it's really personal. You will watch the film.
We will let the mystery be mystery and watch the film on Feb 14th that we all are excited for. Vicky, I want to ask you, I mean, look at you, your physical transformation for this movie, and I'm sure there's a mental transformation as well. So what do you have to say about that?
There was about 6 to 7 months time that I was only prepping for this film, because that prep became my full-time job, which included gaining about 25 kilos of weight, growing your beard and your hair, and sitting with the script, understanding the history, researching that, sitting with Lakshman sir and the writer Rishi Vermani, and learning how to ride a horse, sword fighting, all the other action training, because Lakshman sir was very clear that I will only start the film when you physically look the part, when you can ride the horse, and when you can use a sword like your third hand. These were his 3 criteria. He's like, whatever time you need, I'm not going to start the film till then. And what he used to do, he's a very smart guy. Every time I used to meet him, because I would meet him almost every day, and we have a habit of always hugging first. I realized that much later, because every time he used to hug, more than giving me love, he's hugging me to check if I'm putting on weight or not. So he would hug me and then feel ki, sir, how much more time? How much more time? So after a point, I used to get very nervous to hug him. So I used to just shake his hand from far away, because he'll feel ki, oh, I'm not putting on weight, I'm not putting on muscle. So there was a lot of physical prep involved, and horse riding and all of that. So that was there. But more than that, it was, like you mentioned, the mental prep. Because even though you got the surface right, it's how do you play a warrior, and a warrior like Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj. And actually, Lakshman sir, our director, came to the rescue, and he simplified it for me. And he said that Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj for me is like Prabhu Sri Ram. And Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj for me is a lion. There is no other way I can simplify this character for you. So now I don't know how you study a lion, what you do, but in each frame, no matter what emotion you're playing, no matter what activity you're doing, I should feel like there's a lion walking, there's a lion fighting, there's a lion talking. So that just, I don't know, that just gave a switch. And more than that, it's always, more than the prep, it's always the faith that you're given. Lakshman sir, from the very beginning, has only called me, till date he only calls me Raze. And I used to find it very sweet, till I didn't realize that subconsciously, he's making me believe that I am Raze. And I realized that much later. But I think that one thing was the biggest contributor in making me able to play Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj.
Since you spoke about the lion part, I would just like to add here the very ending scene in the trailer where you are facing the lion. Actually, literally ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक शेर के सामने